Alright, cat guardians, welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the best dinner meals for your cat to ensure they get balanced nutrition and delicious flavors. Now, I'm Jar Jar, and like my good friend Jackson Galaxy always says, it's all about understanding your cat from the inside out, and what goes into their bowl is a massive part of their overall mojo, their well-being. We're not just talking about filling a tummy, we're talking about fueling their inner tiger, respecting their ancestral needs, and making sure mealtime is a highlight, not a health hazard. You see, cats are obligate carnivores. That's not just a fancy term, it's the absolute cornerstone of their dietary needs. They're built to process meat, and their entire system thrives on it. So, when we talk about dinner, we're looking for meals that honor that biological blueprint. Forget the carb-loaded junk that does nothing for them. We want protein, we want moisture, and we want nutrients that keep their coats glossy, their eyes bright, and their energy levels ready for a good pounce, even if it's just on a feather wand. So get ready, because we're about to explore 5 fantastic dinner options that will have your feline friends purring with delight and thriving with health. We'll break down why each one is a great choice, what to look for, and how to serve it up right. This isn't just about food, it's about love, it's about responsibility, and it's about giving your cat the absolute best, because they deserve nothing less. Let's get into it. Let's talk about high-quality wet food, specifically grain-free, protein-rich varieties. Think about your cat's ancestors in the wild. They got hydration from prey, not dry kibble. Wet food mimics this, providing essential moisture and high protein. Cats are obligate carnivores, thriving on animal-based proteins. Grain-free wet foods cut out unnecessary fillers, packing in real meat. Look for named meat sources like chicken or turkey on the label. Brands like Tiki Cat. After Dark mimic a cat's natural diet. They include muscle meat and organs, packed with vitamins and minerals. It's about whole prey, or as close as we can get in a can. Embrace the wet food revolution. Alright, let's move into the kitchen for our next option, homemade cooked chicken and liver. Now, for some of you, the idea of cooking for your cat might seem a bit daunting, but trust me, it can be a wonderfully rewarding way to provide a fresh, wholesome meal as long as it's done correctly. The key here is balanced and safe. We're not just throwing scraps into a bowl, we're crafting a specific meal with their needs in mind. The star of this dish is lightly cooked chicken breast. Chicken is a fantastic source of lean protein, easily digestible for most cats, and something many of them absolutely adore. When we say lightly cooked, we mean steamed, boiled, or baked until it's just cooked through. No oils, no fats added during the cooking process, and absolutely positively no seasonings. That means no salt, no pepper, no onion powder, no garlic powder, nothing. Many common seasonings are toxic to cats. Now, chicken breast alone isn't a complete meal. It's a great protein source, but it's missing some crucial nutrients. That's where the chicken liver comes in. Liver, in small appropriate amounts, is a powerhouse of nutrients, especially vitamin A and critically taurine. Taurine is an essential amino acid for cats. They can't synthesize enough of it on their own, so it comes from their diet. A taurine deficiency can lead to severe health problems, including blindness and heart disease. So how much liver? We're talking a small amount. Liver is very rich, and too much vitamin A can be toxic over time. Hypervitaminosis A, a general guideline, might be about 5% of the total meal consisting of liver. For example, if you're preparing 100 grams of chicken, you'd add about 5 grams of cooked chicken liver. It's always best to consult with your vet or a vet nutritionist for precise ratios, especially if you plan to feed homemade regularly. Chapter 3, Raw Potential Unleashed. The magic of freeze-dried raw food bridges the gap between processed foods and a raw diet. It's like magic, cat guardians. High-quality protein, natural enzymes and nutrients in a convenient form. Think Stella and Chewy's or similar brands. Freeze-drying preserves nutritional integrity without harsh processing. Lightweight dry morsels or patties. Add warm water to rehydrate. Creates a moist, palatable meal. Great for introducing raw feeding without handling raw meat. Convenient for travel and busy households. Many report shinier coats, better digestion and increased energy. Elevate your cat's nutrition with freeze-dried raw. Chapter 4. A taste of the ocean fish-based meals. Handle with care. Alright, let's talk about fish. We all know it. Many cats go absolutely wild for the taste and smell of fish. It can be a fantastic way to get a picky eater interested in their meal. And fish does offer some unique nutritional benefits, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for skin and coat health, and can have anti-inflammatory properties. However, and this is a big however, fish-based meals need to be approached with a good dose of caution and understanding. While the allure of fish is strong for our feline friends, it shouldn't be the primary or sole component of their diet. Why? Well, there are a few important reasons. Firstly, there's the risk of mercury contamination, especially with larger predatory fish like tuna. Over time, regular consumption of high mercury fish can lead to mercury poisoning, which is serious stuff. Secondly, an all-fish diet, or one very heavy in certain types of fish, particularly oily fish like tuna or salmon, if fed exclusively and raw or improperly supplemented, can lead to thiamine, vitamin B1 deficiency. Fish contains an enzyme called thiaminase that destroys thiamine. A deficiency in this vital B vitamin can cause neurological problems. Commercial foods are supplemented to counteract this, but it's a concern with over-reliance on plain fish. Another point to consider is that fish can be quite addictive for some cats. They might start refusing other, more nutritionally diverse protein sources if they get too hooked on fish. We want our cats to have a varied diet, not become fishaholics who turn their noses up at everything else. Variety is key to ensuring they get a broad spectrum of nutrients and to prevent them from developing sensitivities. So enjoy giving your cat that fishy delight, but do it wisely. Chapter 5. The Apex Predators Plate Vet-Approved Homemade Raw. The ultimate in feline nutrition, a balanced homemade raw food diet. This is a commitment requiring research and professional guidance. The rewards: peak physical condition and vibrant energy. A properly formulated raw diet replicates natural prey. High in protein, moderate in fat, low in carbs. Includes muscle meat, organs and calcium sources. Work with a vet to ensure balance and safety. Supplements like taurine and fish oil are crucial. Always use vet-approved recipes for your cat's health. So there you have it, Cat Guardians. 5 fantastic dinner options to help your feline friend thrive and unleash their inner tiger. From the convenience and hydration of high-quality wet food to the meticulous care of a vet-approved homemade raw diet, the goal is always the same: to nourish our cats with meals that respect their carnivorous nature and support their long, healthy and happy lives. Each option has its merits, and the best choice for your cat will depend on their individual needs, your lifestyle, and what you, with the guidance of your vet, feel is most appropriate. Remember, always ensure fresh water is available for your cat no matter what you're feeding them. Hydration is key. And please avoid toxic ingredients like onions, garlic, chocolate, grapes, raisins, or excessive salt. These are big no-nos and can cause serious harm. If you have specific dietary needs for your cat, like managing a sensitive stomach, catering to a senior cat, or helping with weight management, those are important considerations that might steer you towards one type of meal over another, or require specific formulations. Let us know in the comments if you're dealing with any of these specific situations. We'd love to hear from you and perhaps cover those in future videos. We hope this deep dive into feline dinner delights has been helpful and inspiring. It's all about making informed choices for these incredible creatures who share our lives. Don't forget to like this video if you found it valuable, share it with your fellow cat-loving friends, And definitely join our channel by hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell for more tips on keeping your cats happy and healthy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.